What is up everybody, it is me DevilNeverCry, and of course today I bring you some more DMC5 content. Now the idea for this video has been floating around in my head for a while, but I kind of wanted more evidence before I made a video on this, and lo and behold I've stumbled on some more. So looking at the title of the video, you already know that it's going to be based on the idea of Nero getting a new human hand, either through a prosthetic or somehow regrowing his human hand back. And this theory is essentially supported by two pieces of evidence, and those two pieces of evidence are two images. Now the first image comes from the main trailer we got at the Game Awards, where we can see Dante, Virgil and V all on screen here, but if you take a close look at Nero's right hand, that is clearly a human hand that he holds there. Now we can still see the prosthetic attachment that Nico created for Nero, which sort of makes us wonder whether this is an arm that's been regrown or if it's an arm that Nico herself made. When this image was initially floating around on the internet, many people believed it to be a glitch or an error by Capcom, but looking at the amount of time and budget and polish put into this game, it couldn't be an error. Capcom just don't work like that with a series this big. And of course, in this other image, which came from the demo by the way, we can see an image of Nero in this little tutorial bracket where we get a close look at his right hand, and lo and behold, it's a human arm. So let's run with the idea here for a second that Nico is the one that makes Nero this prosthetic human arm. Well, that begs the question, why exactly does he need it? Thinking about this for a while, the only logical conclusion I can come to is that somehow Nero manages to reclaim the Yamato and he needs a right hand to wield it properly, either because he needs to wield the sword with two hands or because he wants to dual wield the Red Queen and the Yamato. The other scenario involves Nero regrowing this right hand of his after unlocking his full devil trigger. The only issue I have with this scenario though is that he will essentially be blocked off permanently from using Nico's devil breakers. Again, I know that this may be considered old news for some, but I didn't want to cover this without more substantial evidence. What do you guys think though? Do you think that Nero does somehow regrow his arm, or do you think that this is just another prosthetic that Nico has made for him? It has been me, DevilNeverCry. I would like to thank you for watching, and as always, I'll see you next video.